Welcome to Build Your Arsenal. If you're on Team Hillary and you want 4 more years of Biden, hit the dislike button so we know who you are. But if you love the Second Amendment, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Then in an upcoming video, I'll let everyone know what the results are. This is going to be a controversial video. Is Smith & Wesson woke? But this video shouldn't be controversial. Let's look at what they're doing right now. On their Facebook page, they have 2 cover images in particular, letting us all know that they are empowering Americans. The images have nothing to do with firearms or anything related to firearms. The first one, which was posted in December of 2021 and ran through June of 2022, is of a black female in a coffee shop or a bakery. Again, no firearms and not even a hint that maybe she is concealed carrying. Then we have the current one, which was posted in late June of 2022. It's of a black male, and he doesn't have any firearms either. He does have a sledgehammer, though. There's a message being conveyed here. What is it? It certainly isn't about firearms. There isn't even a hint of any in the photos. That isn't an accident. Instead, we get a line about empowerment. It would be one thing if it said and had reference to firearms, but this has nothing to do with them. Who is talking about empowerment all the time? The woke. This is clearly a message by Smith & Wesson letting us know whose side they're on. If it was about firearms or just empowering people with firearms, then why 2 black people with no firearms? And why not a white person? Even Biden gets this with his recent comments on mixed racial couples on TV commercials. There's a clear message being sent here. It isn't even black people should have guns. Instead, it's Smith & Wesson letting everyone know in a subtle way that they are woke too. If it looks like a duck, swims like a duck, quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. Smith & Wesson is woke. Then we have Smith & Wesson's guidelines on ethical behavior, which is completely woke. I'll link to it in the description. It reads, quote, "Diversity and inclusivity make our team and our company better. This is why we maintain a safe and inclusive work environment where all dimensions of difference are valued and respected. We want everyone to feel welcomed and be able to be their authentic self," unquote. And, quote, "Our company promotes a diverse workplace," unquote. If you welcome and tolerate everything, you have no convictions. Do they welcome woke, anti-2A, gun-grabbing liberals? According to their guidelines, they do. We're told that we can never tolerate and we must watch out for, quote, "comments, jokes, or materials, including emails, which others might consider offensive," unquote. Some people might find firearms offensive. Maybe that's why they're not in those Facebook cover images. They want us to, quote, "keep an open mind to new ideas and different points of view," unquote. After all, gun control is a different point of view. They also have a whole section on environmentalism and the nonsense that entails. Of course, when the COVID craziness hit, they went lockstep with Fauci and shifted their production to masks so that everyone could know whose side they were on. Hardworking Americans are losing their jobs because of this kind of crap. If you don't have the same views as the women on The View, if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, support the wrong morals or values, support the wrong ideas, support the wrong political candidate, you'll be fired. Not only will you be fired, they'll do it gleefully and make a mockery out of you as they try to ruin your life. I have a video on 3 reasons not to buy Smith & Wesson. I'm arguing go woke, go broke. It hurt a lot of people's feelings and they had to comment to let me know that no matter how woke Smith & Wesson is, they will willingly go along. I wanted to address 2 arguments that keep coming up time and time again in the comments. The first one, I'm bringing politics into guns. This one is just patently stupid. The Second Amendment is an amendment to the Constitution of the United States, which is a political document. It's inherently political. Look who is saying this line right now about not mixing guns and politics. It's the rhinos who have sided with the Democrats on gun control. Blunt, Cheney, the Iowa traitor Ernst, Graham, Kissinger, McConnell, the polygamous Romney. Of course everyone with any sense is in favor of red flag laws that deny due process, universal background checks that lead to a national gun registry, gun waiting periods, and now so-called assault weapons bans. Gun control should be common sense. It shouldn't be a political issue. That's the cover they use to lie and say they are for the Second Amendment as they sell us out. Smith & Wesson is pretending to support the Second Amendment. Even Biden says that he supports the Second Amendment while he's trying to enforce gun control. If you can't figure this out and that it's just a political move and an empty lie, there's no hope for you. The second argument that I hear all the time in the comments is that all Smith & Wesson is doing here is just boilerplate HR stuff, and every company has this. I've gotten this a lot. First, we're talking about gun manufacturers, not every company. There's a huge difference. And second, it simply isn't true. Yes, companies are required to have EEO language. That's not what I'm talking about, and Smith & Wesson goes way beyond that. Companies aren't required to have a whole document like the guidelines on ethical behavior that Smith & Wesson has, which is just code words for being woke. I challenge you to find another gun manufacturer doing what Smith & Wesson does here. If it's true that there's nothing to see here and Smith & Wesson is just doing what all other gun manufacturers also do, then this should be super easy. Good luck with that. So before you dislike this video and show that you support Team Hillary and Team Biden on gun control, actually step up to this challenge. Show me where I'm wrong. Find me another gun manufacturer who has a document like this. The folks who've made this comment have said it's just boilerplate, that everyone's doing it. This should be super easy for you. The simple truth is Smith & Wesson is woke. They're just being subtle about it right now. But if we don't push back, that's only going to embolden them. There are other gun manufacturers out there who haven't pursued the woke craziness. These are the companies we should be supporting with our hard-earned money. Why support or even tolerate a company that's lying to you and actively fighting against everything you believe in? Smith & Wesson needs to learn a lesson. If you go woke, you will go broke. Thanks for watching and see you next time.